Hello and welcome to the Sports Centre YouTube channel. I'm Dan, he's Carl, and we are England. Get in the boys. How are you, pal?
And we're in the final.
We are in the final. I mean, who would have thought it? When we've been playing in the groups.
Well, we've been taking steps, haven't we? And we've gradually got better. Um, I think I was really happy with, especially that first half performance. Thought we
Yeah.
were really, really good. Don't get me wrong. I think the Dutch let us play really well because they were really poor.
Do you think?
Second
Do you
half, they
think
got
so?
to grips
Yeah.
with it.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think they were a bit poor. They didn't have anything. I didn't think. Not they had a few shots. There was nothing really like majorly threatening. I
I
didn't
mean,
think.
it was a
Wonder goal.
cracking goal from them, wasn't it? Like,
Yeah,
obviously, Declan Rice got caught in possession and absolutely spanked it in from about 25 yards.
yeah. But again, I think. I'm not here to slag Pickford, but I think if we had a Donnarumma, a giant in net, he saves that.
You know what, mate? I've not heard a lot of people say this, but I was watching replays and I was like, the one, especially the one from behind the goal, and I'm like,
It's not even in corner.
that's close to Pickford, is that? I mean, the pace is obviously, I think the pace, the timing of the goal, that it was that. I know they always say, listen, you walk on that field, you're prepared for everything, but I think the pace and just how early on it was, um, beat him. But I was thinking exact same thing as you. I were a bit like that. That's very close to him, and could a two-handed save? If it had gone with two hands rather than kind of just going with one.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. But I do think if it had been another 3 or 4 inch taller, like I say, a Schmeichel, a Donnarumma, a giant of a keeper, a
Mm.
Buffon, they saved that. Because, but no, don't get me wrong. As much as I'm a Newcastle fan, I am still a big Pickford fan. Decent
He's,
keeper, never let us down.
I was
I'm
going to
not
say
blaming him for that.
he's a
I'm
solid
not.
keeper, isn't
Yeah, I'm not blaming him for that goal. But I do think other keepers saved that if they're taller.
he? Yeah, I agree. But what can we say? I want to say like not well. I suppose it is. It's like Real Madrid, isn't it? You kind of they always say you find a way to win. We did.
Yeah,
I think we did a podcast on Real Madrid winning Champions League, and everyone just says it now. It's that old saying, they find a way, and it's ultimately England have found a way. And the finishing strike to win were, I think it were ridiculous goal. Me, I think it absolutely
should
ridiculous.
he should not be scoring from there.
No, there's literally a pocket about that big, about as big as a ball's width that you can get in, and it literally millimeter perfect. What a strike!
I mean, he said it himself that it was in slow motion when he took that shot. I think it was in slow motion for the whole country. It definitely was for me. I was
Yeah,
like, he's shot. Why's he shooting? So many thoughts went through my head. Why are you shooting from there? What are you doing? Hold it
it
up.
went on, wasn't it? It went on.
It went on, and then all of a sudden, it, it trickled into bottom corner, but obviously it didn't trickle because it
Yeah,
fired
he
in.
fired it, didn't
But
he?
as I was watching it, it was just like so slow, but yet if you know what I mean. But it was so quick.
I know what you mean.
What a
Yeah,
goal!
yeah.
What
It
a
was,
goal!
and as I just said to you, then it literally, I didn't even see a shooting opportunity on. Then I just thought he's got his back to goal. He's gonna move out. He's gonna be shadowed away towards the byline. He'll probably play it out wide to winger, and then we'll kind of recycle it back into midfield. And he was just like, nah, out of my feet, bang in. And I'm like, fucking get in.
But it was out of nowhere, wasn't it? It was absolutely out of nowhere. No one expecting it, and it was just like everyone. I think everyone was like, right, it's extra time,
Yeah,
extra.
yeah.
And everyone was sort of like taking a breath, thinking, right, that's it, sort of calm down a bit, stop it. We're not standing edge of a seat or out like that, and then all of a sudden, like I said, just bang in,
Did um
away we go
did you see Ollie Watkins' interview after?
with about the prediction he made.
Yeah, when he said to Cole Palmer, like, you're gonna assist me.
We're both going to come on as a sub, and you're going to set me up.
Mad that, innit?
Oh, mad!
It's,
Sometimes people you just get these thoughts that in these views, and
yeah,
sometimes they pay off, and obviously it did.
yeah, definitely. This system suits us so much better, doesn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I'm really glad he brought Luke Shaw on when he did
Half time.
at half time. Yeah,
Mm.
um, I think he's now got to start.
Mm, I just think Garrison is loyal, isn't he? The word loyal gets banded around, or has done with Southgate for a lot of years now, over his England tenure. You know,
Yeah, and he does buzz over Trippier, doesn't
listen. I think, do you know what? I wouldn't be mad if you just said to them both, like, listen, I'm giving you 45 each, just like I did into semis. I'm giving you 45 each because you're going to be up against a tricky winger, and therefore you both, I want fresh eyes, I want fresh legs, I want fresh mind against this young lad because
he?
he's fucking decent.
It's Gay I worry for because he cuts in, doesn't he?
Yamal,
Lamine Yamal. I was calling him
it's a great
Lamal.
name.
I was calling him Yamin Lamal, but it's Lamine Yamal, isn't it? That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so he cuts in a lot. So if we are playing three at back, he's going to be cutting into Gay.
I don't mind
So
that. He's been one of his best players.
will be 17 in a day when he plays, but um, he's a beast of a player. It's going to be a proper test for him.
£1 billion release clause in his Barca contract.
It's just stupid, isn't it?
Fucking ridiculous, man. Do away with that shit.
It's stupid, but it's obviously worth a bit, isn't it?
Yeah. Predictions that, well, you've already answered one of my questions. I had a couple of questions for you, as I always do. One of them were going to be, do you start Trips or Shaw?
Sure for me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be bothered if he didn't. If he did start Trippier, I'd then fall into your path of probably give him half each, or at least bring Shaw on after an hour with the thoughts of potentially going to extra time. See, that's obviously going to depend on how the game's going. But Trippier just doesn't bring us anything down the left wing.
No,
Offensively, that's my problem.
yeah, it doesn't. I just think maybe the first half, I think,
Tighten up.
yeah, I think it's going to tighten up. Let's get the first. Not to say sit back and let them come to us, but let's. They always say, don't the first 15, 20 minutes are key in games. Play yourself into the game, get a feel for the game. I think it's going to be a case. Trippier's probably your man for that. Make sure we don't do nothing stupid, keep it tight, and let's play his way into the game. And I just think, as much as it would be better for sure for the balance. I would feel really harsh on Trippier from a personal
I want,
point of view.
as a Newcastle fan, I want.
Yeah,
No,
I just think he's got us this far. He's literally played every single game to get to the final, and then from the final you're going to say, no, mate, I'm putting someone else in. I don't know. It just doesn't sit well with me that.
there's no room for sympathy when it comes to a final. No way. You put your best team out. He knew from day one, before we even kicked the ball in this tournament, that Shaw was the preferred left back. It's just been bad luck for Shaw and Southgate that it's taken this long to get him up to fitness. This obviously wasn't the plan. I thought they were going to be
Well,
fit for the
he had a
group
little setback,
stages.
didn't he? I think he had a little setback,
Yeah.
didn't he?
So Trippier always knew at some point Shaw were going to come in. Did he think he were going to come in for final? Will he come in for final? Obviously, we don't know. But
No, I don't. I can't.
what's your thoughts? What were your thoughts on him bringing Foden off? Obviously, all the talk at the minute is about his substitutions are brilliant, perfect.
Mm.
I agree. Subs that came on were perfect. I don't know about you, but I definitely disagreed with bringing Foden off. I think Bellingham's legs were shot. Didn't really do much in the second half. I would have brought him off and rested him slightly.
He looks knackered, doesn't he, Bellingham?
It looks absolutely on his ass.
Yeah, he's had long season for him. He did. Do you know what I mean? I seen my dad earlier today, and he said the same thing. He said Bellingham just looks knackered. It's not that he's playing particularly bad. He just looks tired.
Yeah, I agree. So for me, Foden was our most threatening player in my opinion, especially that first half.
Yeah. Oh man, that when he hit post. Oh.
That was Lamine Yamal, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was frightening. We were just exactly the same. Obviously, cleared off the line. He was just creating things. He was the one that was turning on half turn, as you keep going on about, that people just don't do it enough.
Yeah.
He is by far the best person in turning defence into attack.
He is definitely.
So for me, I'd have kept him on and taken Bellingham off, but I'd have brought the same subs on, which is what he did.
The thing is,
Like I said,
you don't know, do you? Because obviously they've got all the guys looking at the sports science stuff on the bench as well. So you don't know whether talk about this red zone, don't they? Like you hear this term, the red zone. You don't know whether Foden's flagging more than Bellingham. It's there might be stuff like that that they'll look at and think, right, well, he's the one. Then if he's in the red zone more than Bellingham is, he might be the one to get hooked.
well, they did say, didn't they? Obviously, they wear these GPS trackers, don't they, on the shoulders?
Yeah, yeah,
And they did say at the time of substitution, Foden had run the most out of any. He'd covered the most kilometres So,
yeah.
like you said, they might well have been looking at it that way, but
I'm sure. I'm sure with this day and age, I'm sure that comes into play. All that kind of stuff.
it's got to, hasn't it?
Yeah, but anyway, we're in the final. I can't see any major changes apart from either Trippier and Shaw. I think that's going to be the only change in the team. Apart from that, it's away we go.
2-1 England.
Yeah,
Let's have it.
no more time,
No,
extra time.
90 minutes. 90 minutes.
Oh, what are you going for?
Yeah.
I'm going to go
I think
2-1 again. I'm going to go in extra time.
I think we go 1-0 down.
Seems to make us play better.
Well, it did. It brought us out. It brought us out
Yeah.
to play because we had to.
Before we wrap it up, pen or no pen?
100% penalty.
Yeah.
100%. Not just because I'm English. Anywhere else on the field, that is a foul. High foot, stud showing. Don't give a fuck what anyone says. That is a penalty. 100%. That is. Well, it's a foul. I'll just say it's a foul. So no matter where that is on the pitch, it's a foul. Granted, the guy's got to try and block it, but he's endangering a player. You can't have your foot up there and show your studs. No way.
Fair enough, mate. I've heard some people say yes. I've heard some people say no. Listen, I was listening to Gary Lineker's podcast, The Rest is Football, earlier, and he reeled off a load of times where England have been hard done to. The hand of God. We had Lampard's fucking no goal when it was about 2 foot over line in Germany. I think there was
Coleman. What about Coleman when he should have been sent off in edge at box and then scored a free kick and knocked us out? Go fuck yourself, calm as a bitch.
Yeah, he mentioned that as well. So listen, it was very contentious. We could have had it either way, but I think, like you've just said, fuck off. Like we've had it many a times gone against us. So this is our time now, and I'm taking it with both hands. Thank you very much. See you later.
Can I just add on that as well? Do you think there was a bit of talk about the referee being, what's the word, corrupt or being involved in some sort of scandal?
Yeah.
Do you think that played in the back of his mind as, hang on, I can't fuck him over here? With the Bellingham thing. No?
I've never thought that until you've just mentioned it, so I'll probably say no. But now you've planted the seed in me, I'm like, maybe.
You can read too much into anything, though, can't you? But
You can, mate, you can. But listen, we're in another final yet again, and let's just hope, mate. Let's just hope. Bring on Sunday.
bring it on. Sir Gareth.
Is that what we're going for? Sir Gareth?
Well, if he wins it, he's got to be knighted for me.
I think I tend to agree, mate, to be honest. Yeah, definitely. Most successful England manager. Well, he is anyway, isn't he, pretty much?
He's already, yeah.
Yeah, sound. Right, mate. Love the chat. Bring on Sunday. Come on, the boys. Bring it home. Thanks for watching, guys. Let us know your score predictions in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It's completely free. It doesn't cost you a thing.